Well, well, well. Angel Wings is at it again with another lie. Of course, we all know it's an excuse to drink and get attention. We all know that she has been sitting still from YouTube, going drunk on YouTube, as much as she usually does. But I think it's been too serious and too still for her lately. So now she's got to come up with something new. I haven't listened to this yet, but so I will listen with you. We all know from the seriously, my grandmother, wow. So we all know, and I scrolled down and read the comments. So I know that there are some things that I want to address, but maybe I'll do it as I watch the video, or I would do it when I'm finished. So, let's hear what this liar has to say. The little demon speaker. You can look at her face. It's incredible to see how a person fades right in front of your eyes. And with that, I want to address one more thing. I watched a video, and it's from a psychic, and Cam mirrored that video. I wanted to like that video, and but I don't have time. It's 3:00 a.m. here tonight, so I don't want to go to bed 6 o'clock in the morning. So I just go over here to watch that video and comment at it. So in case she deletes it, so I think that's fine. But to address that psychic on Cam's channel, I agreed in a lot of things she said, but when she came to point the number 6, she said something. I will actually go in and play it, because I think it was, I number it, and it was, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. There. I think it was, I remember the time, because I think it was about 9 or something.
You really don't have to. Number 6, hexes and curses. Oh my gosh, please don't make me cry. Oh, dude, that's harsh. Okay, they're crying again.
No,
this is a big deal. Obviously. And there's a lot of fraudulent psychics that do this, or will charge people like $400 or something to remove the hex and the curse.
And right there, I want to comment something, because as I said in my videos earlier, when you do a spell, or what she calls it, curse or hexes, as she calls it, you can't stop a spell from working. You can't. You can protect yourself in advance before from certain people, from certain spells, if you know how to do it right. But you can never, as she said, many mediums and psychics, they take payment for removing a curse or hex. And for being able to do that, that's impossible. It's like a river, you just have to let it flow its course. And it depends what the spell is about, but when you do a spell on another person, make sure you do it with respect. Make sure because you are the one putting your, because everything is energy. Everything, even a stone has energy. Everything is energy. And if you put out a spell and you don't think that, oh, I can go to some medium and stop it. No. That's not possible. Oh, I regret what I'm doing. Oh, it's such a nice person anyway. Oh, now I'm going to remove that spell. No, you can't. It has to run its course. It's a well-known rule for every witch and pagan and magic, or whatever you want to call it. Has known for thousands of years. So for one woman to come on here and say that spell and curses are not real, knows nothing of what she talks about. Nothing.
And
or if not, she's just trying to, as she said something very important in the video, and that is follow your gut feeling. And my intuition and gut feeling has been strong since I was little. I understood things that I never should have understood at an early age. And she said, listen to your gut feeling. When somebody comes with a truth that settles, just as the angel wings thing. You know, we all know that, as I have said, in every way, that she is evil. She does the devil's work. Just by lying, she's working against God's biggest rules. And I hate liars. I always done. But for her to come on here and settle down a lot of truth, actually. Yes, many things she says is actually truth. But when she comes to hexes and curses, she is just like angel wings, because angel wings say, no, I don't believe it, so it doesn't work. You don't have to believe anything to make it work. For me to do a curse on you, you don't have to even know about it. And most of the times you don't know about it. Some may do, or have an intuition, because it's saying that what you put out in, what does it call it? I will play it because she's just about to say it.
this is really upsetting to the other side, because a lot of it is just totally fake. The person's not hexed, the person's not cursed. Maybe they are, having problems with the law of attraction, where they're attracting negative things onto their path because their thoughts.
Yeah, because the thoughts, the words. But there are people that are doing everything right accordingly to the system and pleasing angels and everyone. They can be protected if they have asked for it in advance. But when a powerful human being that knows what she's doing, that can her work, you cannot stop it. But if you are such a enlightened person, just as gurus and people like that, they don't do things that put them in a situation to be open to it. Or not open, but what is it in English? If you are not doing, are not conscious about your actions and everything, or you're just new starter, or you don't really get the meaning of things in the pagan belief, or believe whatever you believe, the spiritual belief. If you are a guru, you know that your actions is totally pure and you are almost unhurtable. But if someone just as powerful, let's say two gurus, fight each other. Let me take an example. For example, let's take a movie. That's a good, for what I mean, you know. Not that I'm saying that the Lord of the Rings is real. No. But the concept of when he fights, I believe his name was Sarun or something like that. That dark wizard. You all remember him. They were first friends, and they have learned each other. And I think he was Gandalf's teacher in the early, for many hundred years ago, because they have lived for so many years, you know. But when he pushes his magic or his energy, I will want to call it, towards Gandalf got beaten. He couldn't protect himself from that master that was even more powerful than him in the beginning. You know, he was his teacher. Remember that. Because it's a very good play to make you understand what I'm talking about. And when Gandalf got beaten and thrown by that demon to the gates of fire, or what they call it, it's so dramatic, you know, but he was vulnerable. He couldn't stop him from cursing him. When he got prisoners, remember when he had that, I think it's mole on English, that, you know, butterflies that goes to the light at night. And he takes that in his hand and he whispers something to him and send that, I would call it butterfly because I don't know, I think it's a mole. It is in English, but I'm not certain, so I would call it a butterfly. He takes that butterfly and he tells him something and do a spell and send him away. And there comes what I mean in. When you do a spell on someone the right way and you can your stuff and you know your stuff, you are powerful. Because I also said that what she is saying, all are born with a little bit psychic, but there are somebody that is more powerful than others. Somebody is like indigo children and so on. There are somebody. Not all people are so special, you know. That's why they have a name for it and call it indigo children, for example. But back to the Gandalf and Sarun thing. When he does his magic towards him, he fights back, but he's vulnerable for his magic, for his energy and his wrath. But the one thing that is different is that Gandalf is living his life the right way. He's a guru that, because Sarun also was a good guru, you know, a wizard, but Gandalf was a good wizard. And he never changed that. While Sauron became greedy and he did harm to a person that doesn't deserve it. And that's where my spells come in. I don't ever curse or do a spell, as I don't like to call it curses, but it is a curse actually, if you want to. But when you do a spell, and I send that, I can't stop that spell. And it must come from me. It's my energy I'm taking and sending out. I am responsible for my actions. Also my actions, what I do towards others, in reality, without all the magic and those, it is a law that, I don't know how it is in English, but it's called naturlovene, the nature laws in Norwegian. And because Gandalf was reborn, remember? He came back. later in the 3 movies series, it's 3 films, he came back. Because he survived, because he isn't doing wrong. And as I said in a video earlier, a commentary I did, I said that you can change this, Carla. You can start doing things right, because I only did a karma spell, instant karma. I used her negativity against herself. We all know that when you drink and do bad things happen. And things are going down. But I was tired of seeing that she goes on and can keep on with everything we did. Nothing worked on her. But I know that this was going to happen sooner or later, and it's more karma, that I'm not responsible for karma in itself. But I wanted to push this a little bit forward, because I wanted to stop her as early as possible. But I did a good deed, because I'm trying to stop her from harming other people. Or when I do spells to protect myself or people I love, or people from doing harm to others, even to themselves. My spell doesn't take so much energy and so much from myself, and my reserves and my powers, because I am doing good. And when you are living purely, as I does, I live purely. I talk the truth in everything I do. I never lie. I have told somebody saying white lies and so on. I never tell them. Of course, if somebody tells me something and tells me to shut up about it, and somebody asks me if did she really get raped? Of course I'm not going to tell that. But I'm not going to lie and say, I don't know. But I'm not going to tell on that person, because that is harming other people. I have promised to keep my word. And no matter who telling me to shut up or keep my word, I always keep it. And I compare myself to Gandalf. If people always in my whole life, when people are thinking negative towards me, sending me negative energy, thinking harmful thoughts about me or doing harmful actions towards me, I have to go through them. The hurt and everything. Yes, I'm a human being. I'm not untouchable just because I'm a witch. No. And for her to come on here and be, I think she's more of the, because then I'm gonna arrest her on something she says, because to me, I was watching the first video, and I didn't read the text. I just watched the video because I said, oh, Kama had put up a video, and I haven't been on here for a while, so I wanted to see it. So I just popped in, and everything is going very fast now because I just saw it. But I didn't read the connection and who she is and everything. I don't know, and I don't even think it stands here. It just, as I see now, it's just so mirror fake psychics. This is must watch. Starlight Mystics mods also. That was all I saw. So I was open-minded watching this. And she's telling a little bit truth in there. There's a lot of truth, actually. And if she hadn't said 2 or 3 things that I reacted on the video, she's very right. Follow your gut feeling. And what she is saying is so much truth. If she has found that out herself because she's a psychic, I don't know. Or if she has learned that from another psychic that is a good psychic. It's not? You can all learn to say the right thing, just as psychopaths do. They learn to say the right thing, but that doesn't mean they understand the words, you know, but you can understand the words. And if a psychopath goes to a psychiatrist, psychopaths can't be healed. They can't. You can't do anything without it. It's as Angel Wings always saying, you are not born evil. Yes, there are kids that are born evil. Not in general, of course not. But you can go on YouTube and you will find a video of a little girl that kills birds and everything and likes it and smiles when I think it's a psychiatrist that's interrogating her, interviewing her, I mean, because she's not on the cops. I don't think it's a cop. But her parents was so concerned about their child, that little girl, so pretty, so sweet. And you can see that she loves, that she smashed a hamster to death with her bare hands. She killed a bird and she enjoys it. That is because we are all, just as people are born with what is this? Not insane, but yes, insane too, but with a handicap, you know, mentally. They are not evil. I'm not saying that. Listen to my words and what I am saying. I'm saying that some humans are wired in their brain differently. Just as some people are genetically born because they can be depressed for no reason. For no reason. They can be just as depressed as a rape victim, you know, without experience anything that explains that sadness, that difficultness. And there are a lot of things that are a lot of things. For me, it gets a lot because I was agreeing in the most things she said. Maybe Cam explains. The absolute link is below. If I push that link, her name is the, oh yeah, her name is the absolute. Okay, sorry. I'm just finding out now, you know. And she is saying something like, when she go and cleans houses, she cleans demons. She did it yesterday. How do you know that the demon is gone? The things that make me a little bit skeptical and makes me feel that she's talking her own case, because in the end, and I reacted strongly to that, because even though you are a good psychic, and when you actually, if were smart and thinking about what the video's purpose is, she should think about when she goes in the end and she says, my number, I hope you are by the phone, and calls her, you know, so she can do a reading for you. And if you are skeptic, oh, then nothing will happen. I'm not calling myself a medium, because I don't use those gifts intentionally like she does, obviously, taking calls to help them connect with a grandmother and so on. I don't push anything that is with the other side. I let them come to me when it's necessary and when they want to. I let them come with messages to me, and of course, if somebody had come to me and said that you have to tell her this, and sometimes even myself, I don't even know if there is, for example, I would take it, because Cam put out the video, I use your name, Cam. If Cam and I are talking on the phone and suddenly I get an insight Because psychics that are fake, I call them psychologists, you know, because they are very smart. They can the person, they can personalities, they can read people very well. And if Kam says to me, I said to Kam, I mean, if I said to Kam that, Kam, you must not sit in the car for at least 24 hours or longer, whatever. I have said 1 week even to my friend, and that friend didn't listen and got in an accident. And I can get this, you know, if I'm even when I'm not tuned in, because I'm always on, if you know what I mean. Of course, sometimes I have enough with myself, but even then, things come to me. And then that is what I think is the other side sometimes that tells me things, but I'm not connecting to them, but I'm receiving the message anyway. When she saying in the end of the video that my phone, blah, 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 I feel that she's talking her own case, because if you want somebody to believe you 100%, and so they will put in payments, you know. Of course, when she see angel wings and all those videos and all those other scammers, medium or large that we all like to call them, saying that some truth in it is always making people believe you more. Because if let's take for example you have a bad relationship, abuse is going on, and another friend of yours or a colleague or somebody you just meet, whatever, comes with a solution and say a lot of smart things about your boyfriend that makes you think twice, and maybe giving you strength and being there for you and saying so much truth and everything and facts about things that you not even said to that person. Because if it's a psychopath, it can read you very well, and we all know things, you know. Maybe that man that you are talking to, maybe he's a psychopath himself, and if he wants you for himself and use you in any way, that is often the mission. And he wants you to leave that boyfriend you have now. Maybe that man you leave that boyfriend for is much worse than the boyfriend you already was abused with. Because I have been in that situation. I thought that man, oh my God, he was almost like Dr. Phil, I felt. Because I have been in a very, very abusive relationship. Just that I'm sitting here and talking to you all is a miracle, as my own doctor calls it. And he's been in jail for it and everything. Oh, I'm not going to cry. No. Because it's over. And I'm stronger than I ever have been. But my point is, when somebody comes, because this is a strong case for us all about angel wings, because she's saying a lot of, if she has listened to my videos, she knows a lot of angel wings, and if she has listened to devil wings, he's very smart and says a lot of the same things. And if you are smart and if you are a little bit connected on the psychic side, you can easily read angel wings or Starlight Mystic or Kala or whatever, vodka wings, you name it. Just because she's saying something truthful doesn't mean that she's the real deal either. You know? And it's I have seen I have a friend of mine that is a medium, a true, strong medium, much more connected to the other side than I am on a daily basis. But I don't willingly push through that side, because it comes with a lot of responsibility, and it takes a lot from you also, because if you are in a situation where you shouldn't be dealing with all types of energies, just as demons, for example. If you are not in the right state of mind, that can be very dangerous. So, and I know that it's a big job, and I would take it deadly serious. But I'm not going for it, if you want me to say that. But the gift is still there. I can help it. I can't shut it off. I can't. And I have also cleansed houses, and because that is about energies. Even houses that seems for a person that doesn't know much about it, it can seem demon possessed. But it can be the persons, the humans that have been living there before, or at that moment when you are in the house, that could be causing those energies. Even things to happen in that house that is very mysterious. And for me, that has been through house cleansings and a lot of spiritual shit, I know that when it's a demon or when it's caused by the humans, when I go and connect on that energy and what is happening. Because a demon, if it's a powerful demon, just as I said, she is right. As I have said always, everyone has a little gift. As I like to say to my girlfriends, there's a little witch in every one of us, you know? And we all have that gut feeling and intuition. But there are something telling me that she has a very big mouth, because if you can go on I can give you a link to someone that called Sadhguru on YouTube. Go on and listen to Sadhguru and let him talk about, he's explaining very well what I am saying. I have just found him myself, and I just love that. He's a guru, of course, and his name is Sadhguru. You all should listen to his, or just listen to one of his videos with when he's talking about curses. This is a man that's doing with the energies and mythical things that is ancient, and he don't believe in people like her that is working as a medium in that way. He believes there are angels and higher energies, of course, and everything. But he talks about curses. And if he's a powerful guru, he can help you. Of course he can. He can help you. But some curses, you just have to let it go its turn. And if you are living purely as a guru has to, he has to live pure in every way and in every word. He is a teacher. He tells you exactly what I have been telling you now about the energies and curses. And he's not a witch, not at all. He's a guru. But it's a different name on the same thing. You can see? It's two sides of one coin. But He's dealing with angels' energies. He can even, there are some people in the mountains that are monks that can even float in the air, Is that just bullshit? When she said that she has been there yesterday and the demon punches her in the face, where is the mark? I know some mediums say that, they don't leave marks, but that's not true. Because I have been attacked and I couldn't almost walk the next day. I was full of, I don't know what it is in English, so that blue marks. And the black eye and things like that. And I have taken a lot of beatings from my boyfriend. 2 domestic violence relationship. I have lived and survived. I'm a survivor. And for each bad thing that my life has put me through, my life had never ever been easy. But now it is finally going the way I want to. I'm enlightened. I feel like I'm the guru now. I'm just exactly where I need to be. But I have gone through every struggle that is on this earth. Everything. Except one thing. I have not been molested by my father or my brother, the closest family. But I have been through most traumas a human being can go through. And I'm still here to tell you to be careful, to listen to people that is good with words, and obviously have studied hard, because they become smart, and a lot of things they said is actually truth. There are people calling themselves witches and have been doing that for 20 years, but still are not a true witch. And for her to say that she can just tune in if you are open, that's bullshit. Because I have read for people that are so skeptic that I then almost doesn't want the reading. That doesn't matter. So she is not totally enlightened, but I think she is knowing all those things without listening to anyone, without studying it. Then I would acknowledge her powers. But I have not been listening to others before I knew what I knew and experienced what I'm experiencing and experienced it. That's a big difference, because we all are going on our own path. And you can change that path, as she said. That's true. You can, as a psychic, can say that, if you do that, you are going to marry him. But she can throw that boy out next day. But I have never read that way. Because I have seen people getting married. I was on a party once. Met 2 people that I never saw ever met in my whole life. You can even ask that human being. She can state what I said because she remembers to this day. She had a friend that she has had for a long time. She's from Poland. And that friend was at that party, sitting next to her friend. Her now married man. And I didn't tune in to read and to anything. That's my abilities. That's where I'm strongest, when I don't search for it and it comes anyway. I don't have to ask for anything. It comes anyway. That never goes wrong. She is saying, to me, she's speaking to save herself and her own. She ain't flawless, of course, but nobody is, even psychics. But I have always wondered one thing: how can psychics always be sure they are going to, that they are reading and that is the truth? Because when I get things, when things comes to me, I don't ask for them. They just come. The feeling, oh, right there, then right there. I don't have to ask for it always. When I ask for it, I use my cards to tune in and do it. And let the cards help me many times if I do it on purpose. I never, ever gotten wrong when I predicted one thing. When it's coming to me like that, right there and then, without. I have never taken money until I started the YouTube channel, because everybody told me for many years, you should get paid. They said my name, of course, but to you I say Sunshine. You must take money, Sunshine. This is incredible. You can't do all this work without getting paid for it. So, vulnerable, I put my channel up for readings. But first, I wanted people not to pay for anything. I wanted them to see who I am, for these people have never met me. Because when people sees me, they know, without even me saying that I'm psychic or even having a name for it. They know. They come to me and say that I'm special. They know it. Can you help me? People that I have never met before can walk right to me in a store and say to me, you are damn special. But still I'm not cocky. Still I'm not going around thinking that I'm something else. Never. Never. I'm still vulnerable. Still humble. And my self-esteem, I'm 40 years old. I'm 41 the 25th of August. And it's only the last 2 years that I can put my hand on my heart and say, I love myself. And my life is good. And I have to quit a lot of people I loved even. That was not good for me. Most of all, the boyfriend I had, but I am in a good place now. And now I know my worth. And that's why. Because it takes a lot to do a reading, a time. And I have a lot of things to do, and if I priority a time for you that I not even know, I don't charge my friends, I don't charge my family, and I don't charge people I meet in person if they need my help. But this is YouTube, and I don't know anyone there personally, so that's more like a job. And everybody has gifts, and just because I'm a reader, I shouldn't get paid. And I'm not charging $500 for a reading, or $400. No. I'm charging $20 and $40 for a full reading. And that reading can take up to even 2 hours if it has to. But my readings are not short and quick and out in 10 minutes. And 3-4 sentences like angel wings, or call eyes, or mystic, starlight mystic. I want to fucking remember a new name because she should not hide behind the old angel wings, because now she is starlight mystic. And I just wanted to say those things and explain those things to you so you know what's right without saying that you in the end of this video. And if you want to call me on this number, I don't charge you so much. No, I never do that. Because I'm not selling myself out for this. I just want you all to know the truth. And I don't think she is saying everything. Because she's really not... If she were a true psychic, she would push and be sure in what she's saying, of course. But she is saying for people, paganism is the oldest religion or ways, like I want to call it. It's the reason why it's called the old ways, because it's thousands of years old. It's the first religion, if you want to say. And I'm not talking about Wicca, but Wicca is rooted in my religion, but Wicca is a name that is a man that is, I don't remember his name right now, but that doesn't matter, you can just look it up. That Wicca became a cult, a coven in something in I think it was 1958 or something. But it is rooted in the beliefs of my beliefs, ways, like I like to call it, the old ways. And for me, that tells me that she is not that enlightened. But if you don't believe me, because I'm just Sunshine Witch that is angry at Kala, so you can all go and see one of India's most respected gurus. His name is Sadhguru. Go check him out. See what him saying about hexes and curses that she almost cries about. When she is saying that, there is something in me that tells me something, but I will not conclude anything yet. But it's almost like, oh no, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to go there. Not in this video anyway. But be careful who you trust. And don't take every single word for what it said. But I'm at least telling you a real truth. If I was a medium and I charge people and use my gifts in command for money, that I can say that call me tomorrow and I will channel your dead loved ones. If I was that into mediumship, I would fucking be more humble. So there's something telling me here that she is smart, maybe a little bit gifted even, but she's saying some words and some sentences that's not true even. Again, with my hand on my heart, and may I die tomorrow, curses exist. That's why we say people in Wicca and Paganism and everything, if you're going to do a spell, do it with respect and know what you're doing. It's not something to play with. But she's right, of course, what you do yourself, your actions, it all has a consequence. That if someone curses you, you can do fucking everything right and it still will be that curse happen. If there is a true, strong, powerful guru or witch or something that does it. But if they don't know what the hell they're doing and how to make it work properly, I don't know. I'm so tired, but I just had to do this video. So I will play this just because I think that's needed to be said. I don't want you all to just jump on her and, oh, she's the real deal, before. But she's right, tell you gut feeling. But she is also using a manipulating method, because she is saying that curses doesn't exist, because she's probably not doing that. She doesn't live in the old ways. But everybody knows, if you go to a true voodoo witch, true, or what they call it, I don't know. I think it's voodoo witch. We all know it can really work. But that's why it's so important to have respect, and that you do it with a purpose that is so true and pure. Like I did to Angel Wings and Carla and Starlight Mystic. I did it because she's doing so much evil to other people. And I wanted us all to be protected against her. And I wanted to see the karma to go faster, because maybe she reacts faster herself. Maybe she finally, in the end, will understand that, fuck, this is really, I have to change my ways, because she is evil. And she's stupid. She don't know what the fuck she is playing with. And for her to arrest this woman, the absolute. How, if you are saying that you did a demon yesterday and you chased that demon away, for fuck's sake, if that demon is powerful, it can fucking be back in a short time. Yeah, you can protect them for a little while, but they are smart, they too. They can fucking be back. Maybe you have to go back. I had to go back to a house fucking 7 times before it was gone. Because if that person or those people are doing things that activated the demon's power and energy, it can come back. It's not good for... She's not God. She cannot condone him down to hell and back for good. No. But you can use the power and the energy to lock it out. And you can cleanse it. You can take sage. Is it in English? White sage. And smoke it yourself with hard intention to get it out. But sometimes we are not so focused ourselves. It depends on how our energy is and how our life is. And there's so much that it depends on. And if that demon is strong, so it even can punch her in the face, and she just been there one time, it was not that strong of a demon. I'm not saying that she didn't. I'm saying that that demon can come back if that is how strong it is. That it can be physical to her for just trying to be there and do a good deed. You know what they say about witches? The evil, fierce witches. When I come in a place where there's actually a demon, and not the demon in the person, but I'm talking about a real bad, evil energy. It fears me. I have been to places where them trembles. They are so. It's a bad energy there. But when I come in the room, it's quiet. It's gone. It hides from me. Because it knows why I'm there. If I'm just there to clean the house. And if it's a powerful demon, and if I don't know the name of the demon, I cannot banish that away for good. You can ask a priest that is high in his embed. He has to know the demon's name to get him. But he's doing God's work, so God talks through them and is with them. That's why they often have to call to Archangel Michael, because he's the true servant to help us all. But if you don't know what you're doing and what energies, and sometimes you don't know what you are dealing with until you are right in it. Sometimes I can feel it before because my abilities are telling me that this is something serious, and maybe sometimes I can dream about it before. Sometimes I have even dreamed about it and before somebody had asked me, and then maybe some time later I will be there. But sometimes it's not necessarily they calling me and telling me things, but I know it and I have talked to them or to my friend or something. If it's my friend, somebody that's not my friend but my friend's friend, or family or whatever, and then I already know before, and they have not told anyone that because they are afraid to be called crazy, you know, because there are so much things happening is out of this world. But enough of that things. I would just
This is really upsetting to the other side because a lot of it is just totally fake. The person's not hexed.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people are faking it, but with that we already know. For me, if I don't think I'm wrong, because I think everybody she's saying that hexes and curses does not exist. I have to go a little bit back, so.
A lot of it is just totally fake. The person's not hexed. The person's not cursed. Maybe they are, having problems with the law of attraction where they're attracting negative things onto their path because their thoughts are negative and their emotions are negative. So universal energies are responding to them as them.
That's not true. Yes, that can be true, but curses exist. But I have said so much about it now. This was going to be oh my God, it's an hour went already. Ooh. No, I have said what I mean about that thing. Sorry, it took so long. I will go back to Carla now. And her lies. Sorry, guys. But this was so... I just had to. It came to me so strong. So, but she is telling a lot of truth, actually. That's the only reason. That's the first video I have seen come lay out and not push like on it. But this time I did not push like, because she's saying something so serious and misguiding people so bad. That is saying that you can do a spell, that it's not dangerous, nothing going to happen. And you can pay your whole fucking life for that spell you did. So that's so irresponsible. But don't listen to me. Just go and search of Sadhguru and curses. Or ask me. I can send you the link if you want to. So, now over to Carla. Since I did that karma spell, I have seen her face is changing, because no matter how much I didn't like her, and I bet more of you. I think I have a lot of intuitive subscribers, so I bet you many of you must have seen after that spell, that because in the beginning, yeah, she did lie just as much almost. But now she has to lie about the lie about the lie, so it's more now this last month. But she was you when you looked at her face, you have to admit that she has pretty eyes, and she's if you just saw a picture and nothing what she has done, you would say that, oh, that's a sweet person, that's a pretty person. But now she's damn ugly. She's all that, because she had the eyes, you know. But now her face, I see it from video to video to video. It's getting worse and worse and worse. Because she has been drinking. So before any of this, so it's not just the drinking that's doing it, because of course drinking is not good, but especially for the organs. But that face, you can see karma is fucking doing its work instantly, all the time. Because karma isn't instantly. Karma can come in 3 years when it's not suitable. You don't know how long it takes. But I wanted not to do a spell because she's not worth any of my energy in that way. So I just give it a little push. I will say, just a little push. And that's for her, as I said earlier and saying many times in my videos, I'm actually doing her a favor. Saying and all those things I said is actually a good advices for her to do, but she doesn't listen, of course. But that's her problem. I'm trying to help, because if my intention just were bad, that would destroy my karma, you know. It's a big difference doing things, as I said, from a good perspective and from preventing harm. And this is evil. She's dealing with evil energies. Just the lying. That's the lowest of the lowest energies. You're making yourself go and swim in the dirtiest waters, you know? But let's listen to this Kaka. Mona. Yeah. I'm going to die now. A little Red Bull. I need some energy to lie, you know. This is going to be a big lie. I have to have my mind straight.
Saying good morning, but right now today, I wish you all a good morning, but it's not a good morning for me. I will say welcome to my channel, but at this point, I'm not in a very positive mood. I'm completely.
Actually, I just come on something. If the absolute, if she hears me, I don't know anybody that is more open to connect with their loved ones than me. So if she going to do a reading for me, I will pay her $20 or something for it. But if she is a true and strong in her belief, because I am on that field as well, she doesn't have to prove herself to me. Not in that way. But if she is as strong as she's saying, I want a reading from her. So if you hear me, Absolute, contact me. Because if that is going bad, you cannot, because she had one safer and said, if you're just going to test me and not believing in it and just seeing I'm a real and nothing, I can promise you, you will not have anybody as connected and in tuned than me. So this will be an easy job for you to prove. Because I have not once yet, even though they are saying and doing a lot of things that are true and saying things that are true, I have not met anybody yet that is as connected as my friend or I. But I'm not saying that I can channel your grandmother when I want to. But if she wants to, she can. I bet you all understand. I don't have to explain this anymore. But I would love a reading from you. So contact me. My email is in my info on my page. Earth Angel Tarot. Contact me. Because I would love to have a
This has
reading.
gone too far. And just gonna wait for you guys to come in. I wasn't gonna really
No, and you are not just waiting for a person to come in. You are fucking sitting there planning how to say your lie. To be as truthful as you can be.
Because they can't keep my name out of their mouth. I just heard his wife video from day before yesterday, and all she's talking about me. They can't keep my name out of their mouth, and I'm behind this. I know they're behind everything that's going on in my life. My grandma should not be a target of their nonsense hate.
Stop lying. Nobody had called you
How
grandmother.
dare you fucking do that?
Are your grandmother getting sick? If this is not just an excuse for you to go live and drink and do your shit shows, if this is not an excuse for doing that, so I bet this will follow afterwards. If that is not the case, is one thing possible, and that is that maybe your grandmother is getting a little bit sicker now, and you know it's getting closer. She's fucking 94 years old. That is a good age, my dear. But we all know when my elders, when one of my great grandmother died, you know, when she was 90 years old, that is going to happen soon. If I say that, it does not make me psychic. So maybe her grandmother is getting sick. I hope not, of course not, no. But if, I think she's needing an excuse to somebody to lay the fault on. But we all know it's just an excuse to drink and get down.
Make fun of me all you want. Make parody of me all you want.
I'm so tired.
Go
But I
expose
have
me
to
all
do
you
this.
want. Just leave my family
So
alone.
she doesn't delete it.
My grandmother
I
got
can't
a
speak
call
English
yesterday.
anymore. I hope you all understand what I'm
Yes, my
saying.
grandmother got a phone call. How dare you go and scare an old lady,
No,
telling her that something's going to happen to me? How dare you do that? What kind of heartless people are you?
stop lying. Is this just as true as when you lost your job? You were crying much worse than this. It was a bigger shit show. Even I, that despise you and your lies, even I said that if your acting was so damn, you made all your subscribers feel so bad for you. And yes, of course, nobody has to know where your job is or anything, but people already know because you have laid it out there. But if you have said, you can just say, I quit my job. You don't have to go and say, oh, I'm fired. And it's all because of them. You fucking lied. You put your finger at us when we did nothing. Nobody has done anything. And you not even did say that you didn't work there anymore. You said you were fired and that we made you fired because of our videos and actions. You lied to you thief. How the fuck can you make an excuse for that? For making your subscribers just like now? Wow, truly evil psychos. Fuck you, Texas woman. You're stupid. If you're not sitting back and... Well, she made a bigger show a month ago when she said she got fired. I felt so bad for her, crying for her, making excuse for her and blaming us for something that we actually didn't do. But you still take every word she's saying, everything she said. Oh, are they doing that now? You must be the most of the one. And you, Pia, too. And that ugly Betsy. For fuck's sake, nobody can be that stupid. She have fucking proved that you can't trust what she's saying. And if she has proof of anything, she put it out there. And those calls, that robot voice, I said if that's the truth, that's not excusable. But there is nobody calling her job. She has said for fucking 2 months that somebody with a robot voice has called her. Why fuck has she taped it long time before? When Mrs. D wrote to her and she had proof, she put it out there straight away. Proof, proof, proof. Proof, baby, proof, as Cam is saying. Because when she has proof, she put it out there in text, even doxing people. And she's saying, oh, I know it's you, I know it's you. And when she finally talked to Jessica, or what her name was, but Jessica, when she said, oh, she was a reasonable woman, oh, suddenly she's okay. If she made those calls that you are saying, how the fuck can you say that, oh, no, she's a okay woman, she had something up in the brain, blah, 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 blah. How can you say that? If somebody had done that to me, I would never talk to them. No negotiable. For fuck's sake. It's so easy let's say everything. She has proved, Texas woman, she has proved, Pia, and all of Starlight Mystic subscribers, she has proved that she lies and cries on command. For nothing. For nothing. One thing is to say, you're trying to reasonable it. She's trying to say, oh, but you don't need to know where I live because I feel threatened. Okay, let's say that you feel threatened. If you feel so threatened that you're crying about it, you fucking don't continue to put fuel on the fire. And you don't fucking go and put... If you think that we are doing bad things, isn't that enough? You lied on us. Nobody had made you lose your job. You put the blame on us for nothing. Nothing. Even the cops are saying that you call them once a week for nothing. Because you're crazy and evil and a liar. And you must be pretty stupid to continue to believe what her words are saying. One thing is Pia and Texas woman and Ugly Betsy. One thing is fucking going in her life. And I support you, Angel. I believe in you as a woman. Not in what she's saying there and commenting that, but being in her room, uplifting her. Oh, how was your day? Oh, will you do a fake reading for me? If you feel sorry for her, if that's the thing, you don't condone and help her live in that fantasy and lie when you see we make videos of it, and that is what she's saying is so terrible. Because if she doesn't lie and do those things, we have nothing to talk about. Because that's the only thing we are talking about. Her lies. And her shit show. Going on drunk. You will not. You don't, as a psychiatrist, you don't fucking, when you get mental patients, you don't fucking sit there and, yeah, no. No, you try to reason them and say, yeah, I know that you see that, but that's not the truth. So this is the truth. And you show them the real deal. Because if you just play with them and say, oh yeah, that's terrible. Oh, so terrible. I would fucking kill myself if I were you. Oh, terrible. If you do that, they would never get healthy again. You know? So you must be really stupid or really evil. Enjoying what she's going through. If you believe in what she is saying, you are stupid. And by condoning and agreeing and playing along with her lies, when you know she has said that it was a lie now. Use your fucking brain, if you have one.
Go make fun of me all you want. Go expose me all you want. Go play my videos all you want.
Yeah, you know we are going to do that because we know you're
whatever
lying.
it is that you do about me. Leave my family alone, especially my grandma. If anything happens to her, I swear and mark my words.
I think your
I will
grandmother is
sue you.
getting sicker and older. There are something happening
every
to her
piece of shit
grandmother
that you have.
probably. And now she is going on making drama about it instead of
You can't keep
being
my
there
name out of your
helping her
mouth.
grandmother. She's fucking going on YouTube and making a shit show about it. For fuck's sake. If your grandmother, if there's something with her. Oh my God, I don't. That karma, Carla. That karma. Ooh, I'm glad I'm not you.
For every piece of shit that you have.
The only
You
shit
can't
there
keep
is
my
you.
name out of your mouth.
It's you sitting there talking about
Your
her,
hate
not us.
has gone too far. I don't go after your family. I don't even mention your family's name. And you're having people calling me.
That's just because you don't know their name. If you knew them, you would say them.
threatening my family,
You're saying everybody else's
mentioning my
name.
family's names, going into my
And
sister's
everything you know.
Facebook. You are behind this. You, your wife, fiance, whatever she is,
I don't talk
your
to them
friends
even.
that are doing
I'm
channels
doing
about
this
me,
on my
all
own.
of you are behind this. All of you are responsible for whatever is happening right now.
No, you are responsible.
Are you really?
Maybe she's going down now because she thinks about your drinking. Because she knows about it. Everyone in your family knows about it. Maybe she sees your fucking face like we that don't even are your family and just know you from YouTube and film. Here, I see that you are getting uglier and uglier and that something is not right. And for me, if that were my granddaughter, I would fucking be worried. And for you to dragging her in this, when you are responsible for making her, maybe she, in her, even if she doesn't even say it to you, maybe she sees what I just said in the beginning of your video. It shows on your face, for God's sake. So if your grandmother is getting sicker now, because she is 94, that is a fucking good age. And she's pretty good. I think she's very sweet. And I think she has, I don't know what it is in English. We say bone in the nose. It sounds probably stupid in English, but strong woman. To tell it like it is and everything. And I bet she's saying to you too, if you calls her and acting, trying to fool her. Just as we heard that fucking you are drunk again and hanged up on you. You did that on live. So embarrassing. And maybe she, even if she doesn't even say it to you anymore, sees that now it shows on your face. So if she is getting a little lower now, a little bit sicker or something, it could be you and the worry of you. Because everybody knows that alcohol kills in the end. It's just a question of time. But I hope it's nothing wrong with her. I hope she's okay. I hope, for her sake, that she's okay. Because she doesn't deserve anything of this bullshit you're putting out on YouTube. Nothing. And I don't think anybody's calling her. If somebody had called her and talked to her in a normal way, making their concern and saying, maybe it's Pia, maybe it's Texas woman, maybe it's Carolina Bess calling your grandmother to say that I'm a friend of Angel Carla, Starlight Mystic. And I'm worried because she can't stop drinking. She can't stop lying. And people are exposing her and everything for what she does. And I see that she's playing with fire and energies and goes in a bad way. She's self-destructive. But I don't know how to help her. Can you know how I can help her? If somebody had made that call, I respect them for that. But I don't believe anybody has called your grandmother in that way you are saying that you are getting called. We know that's a lie. So why should I call your grandmother? You're so stupid, bitch. I hate you for that. Liars are fucking worst kind of people. Worst kind. No truth hurt like a lie. And you are lying, going on YouTube lying, unnecessary.
Now
It's
you're
not
getting my
necessary
entire
even.
family in it.
Because there are proof for everything we are saying. We are not lying. Nobody.
I
Tom
really think
doesn't
I can
lie.
afford
I
an
doesn't lie
attorney.
about you.
Well, now my entire family is in this.
Devil Wing doesn't lie
Because my
about
grandma
you.
got sick.
It's all truth. And that's what gets you.
You're gonna call my grandma telling her something's gonna happen to me?
That's a stupid... Oh, you could come with a better lie than that. Even a 10-year-old could have come with a better lie than that. It shows on your face, Carla. It shows on your face, Starlight Mystic. It's not so mysterious anymore because you are an open book.
And Mr. Bishop, I heard what you said. I don't care what channels you support and why not, because I know you're a good man. But the channel you said that it has so much passion, that channel, all it does is promote hate towards me. It's
Not to
brainwashing
you, but
a
to your
bunch
lies,
of people
your
that
actions.
they don't even know what they're capable of.
And
People that are
rightfully so.
capable of calling a 94-year-old woman, telling her that something bad's going to happen to me. People that are capable of calling me at work, mentioning every single one of my family members. People that are capable of calling me on my cell phone, telling me that they put a device in my car.
Prove that that call was at your job. Prove that. Not just the sound.
Yes, Mr.
Prove.
Bishop, these are the people that you're saying that you think that they have so much passion. These people, I know you're saying, I hope that you come into sense.
If you fucking can film yourself breaking the HIPAA law, calling patients, why didn't you show yourself on that live? You love showing your face and getting attention. Why didn't you film? You picking up the phone, we hearing that voice, and you talking. Why didn't we see that? That would prove everything. No one can say that you lie if you do that. But you can't do that because you are just lying. Stupid bitch.
You and these people are they're not the type of people that are ever going to come into any senses or any, they're not those kind of people.
No, we are strong. When we
All
fight
they
for what's
have
right,
is their focus on their
we
anger.
stand strong.
I have never mentioned any of their family members of my lives, but they have, and I have proof, they have even mentioned my real name, my son's name, my husband's
You have
name,
done that
my
too.
sister's name
I
on their
heard that
lives.
nurse calling you Carla. I heard it.
Oh yeah, they have the right to do that. God forbid if I do that.
You don't have my name, so you can't do that. But you had Tabitha's name, and you did that to her. You can't walk all over people and think that nobody is going to react on it. There's many powerful people on YouTube, you know. You don't know who's behind the screen.
I'm gonna upload a
But
video
one day,
of all the calls that I got.
one day, you are going to fuck off the wrong person because there are lots of crazy people out there. But they are so crazy, so they won't react maybe to this. But if you, one day, maybe you do a reading for the wrong person that's crazy enough to fucking step out your door or something. Because not everybody is from another country or from another city. Maybe there's something in your city that knows you, sees you maybe every day. Passing by them, walking by them, in the store, whatever. a big world, but it's not as big as we think sometimes when we're sitting behind a screen. That's why people are private, because you don't know. You should think about your fucking lies and actions. And that tells me you're fucking stupid, because nobody, if you really was frightened, because nobody of us has threatened you. You're only showing your lies, what you are doing on YouTube. So don't come here.
Not just the one that I show you. People are following you, I said.
Sorry.
We're gonna meet whenever you don't expect it. Seriously? That is how you want. That is how you're gonna get me to cancel my channel, making threats to me?
No, exposing
No,
you.
I'm not canceling my channel. And it's not because
Of the money, the
I'm not afraid
subscribers.
of you, but don't fuck with
As
my
I
family.
said before in another video, one or more times before, you're fucking only here and not canceling this channel because you have 4,007 because of the Watts case. You're never going to get that again. You're gonna sit there with your 5 fucking moderators. Pia, Carolina, Texas woman, Ugly Betsy. And maybe 2 or 3 that is there for 1 week before they understand who the fuck you are. And then they come over to us. We are growing from that. You will not do that in another channel. That's the only reason. Money, donations, only reason. If not, you will fucking start a new channel and start a new content and do it the right way. Especially if I was so frightened. I know what it is to be afraid of another person. Because I even lived with that person. And when that person, I kicked that person out, and I get a restraining order and everything, but it doesn't even respect that, because they are crazy. It's a psychopath. When I was afraid of him, I did everything. If I don't believe that you have been in an abusive relationship, not in a very bad, of course maybe he said bad things to you or something, I don't know, but a true domestic violence, that you have been beaten, so you are afraid every day. I don't believe that, because when you live in that relationship, and that is a living threat, it's not something that happened many years ago. When you know it's a potent threat, and you are scared, so scared that you even cry on a live on YouTube like you do. If you are so scared, you fucking don't provoke. If I know I'm getting a beating, if I go and hug that boy, I didn't go to that boy and hug him. Because I know that that will make him set off. You're trying to live and survive the best you can. Of course he will beat you anyway, but not as often. You don't trigger that fucking if you are afraid. So I don't believe you. Because if you, then you would have the surviving skills like an abusing relationship has. You stand strong in your truth and everything and stand up against them if you know you are right. But of course, if I know that I'm provoking him and he's hitting me because I have hit him 50 times before and I get one back, I'm not in a fucking abusing relationship, then I am the abuser. And that's exactly what you are doing. You are the active one here, doing the wrong things. And we're responding to that. And that makes us stand strong in what we are doing. You are the abuser. People should be afraid of you and your ego and evil ways and lies. That's why you never really talk about it. Because I heard you try to talk about abusive relationship, and
You really think that my
you
channel
never
is
go
all
deep in it
about
because you
Chris
have no
Watts?
idea how it feels, how to survive,
Please.
how it was,
Chris
and what
Watts
it does
case is
with you
getting old.
afterwards.
Like I said yesterday, no matter how much we talk about it, no matter how
I'm so fucking angry at exactly what I'm saying right now, because I've been there, and for you to come here and act that way and do things like you do, it triggers everything in me. Just like people that saying they have been raped when they have not. That is making people that has been raped afraid to go to the police and not be believed. Because there are people that actually lies about those things and make themselves victims without being it. And that triggers me so damn much. Because you can do easily stop this. Easily. Easily. It's not like we will go after you for no matter what you do. As Cam said in many videos, if you just stop talking about the Watts case, I will leave you alone. But you still continued. I'm not the one. You can talk about everything you want. It's not what we are saying. We are not saying that you can't talk about anything in blah 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 blah. No, we are not saying that when you're doing something right and you lie and do those things that you do and go drunk live and readings that you can't read. That is wrong. And we have the fully right to stand up for what is wrong. If we don't do it, that's the same as saying it's okay. If we are doing a job that is very important in these days. And that is standing up for what's fucking right. And for you to fucking come on here and put the blame on people that is doing what's right is the same as a rape victim standing in court and then being told by the judges that is something wrong with you for telling on this person. I just despise you.
how much we try to come up with an answer, those little angels are never going to come back.
No, they are not. And I'm especially not going to talk to you. You liar. You're so ugly. Just looking at your face, you're so ugly. Even your eyes, that was your pretty thing. Your eyes are not beautiful anymore. Because no matter how angry we all was at you in the beginning, you had your eyes and you look, it just had to be honest and say, she doesn't look ugly. But now, ugh.
San Jose, California.
And if you actually can't stop lying, you have to go and get help. A normal person would do that. But I think you have a diagnosis. If you not know about it yourself, it's easy to see that there is something terribly wrong with this woman. That is not normal. And I am not judgmental. I'm the at least judgmental person I know. drama queen. But you're not a queen, drama clown. Drama clown. The evil drama clown.
Yep, it is pure evil. You don't do that shit.
It's your fault. If someone should be responsible of anything here, it's fucking you. If I was so afraid and believed those stupid things that is not true, that you say that you believe, and you feel threatened, and you feel that it's beginning to hurt your son and your family, we all know that nobody of us is doing that, but if that was what you truly believed and thinking, you would fucking stop. It's quite egoist and selfish to keep going if you are hurting innocent people that have not asked for this channel that you have made. If that was me, even if I hadn't done anything wrong, but if I saw that my son, my daughters, my mother, my grandmother, if I saw that anybody in my family that is innocent, and I was really scared, even if I was not scared, but I saw that the consequence was that they are getting hurt or threatened or whatever you call it, I would fucking stop. I would fuck this channel. I can't stop lying. I can't stop getting drunk. I can't read. Fuck's sake, I just stop and hope this goes over. Maybe make a new channel. But no, not Carla. No, not Starlight Mystic. Because I'm going to do this. Because this is my possibility for attention. Because I'm so lonely in my life that I have to sit here and fantasize about drama that is not true. And getting false support, fake support from stupid people that don't know my own good. For fuck's sake.
You can mess with me. You can go and make fun of me, put on monkey face with glasses, and go and do parody, go buy some more clothes so you can look like me and expose me like you're saying. But don't ever fucking call my grandmother, because I know you and your people are behind this.
Look at this acting.
You're the one spreading hate against me. You're the one spreading hate against my family.
You're the one doing wrong.
You're behind all of this.
You are evil.
Because you're the one, you're the host. You're the host of that channel where you're telling people, hate this woman. Hate this woman.
No.
This woman is scamming you. This woman is doing this. This woman is doing that.
We are just
hate her.
Preventing you to
you don't
fool other people.
The people that you're telling, that you're talking to,
doesn't know you.
You probably don't even care what they're capable of.
So, if you see that your best friend or your mother find a boyfriend. Oh, that was my neighbor. Oh, he was hitting his wife all day long. He was an abuser. Wouldn't you go to your mother and fucking say, don't go to that guy because of this and that? Wouldn't you? Of course you would. Maybe not you. Nothing surprises me when it comes to you. Sorry, but nothing. There is totally... It's mind-blowing. Oh, a 45-year-old woman can act like this. It's unbelievable. I would be so ashamed of myself. And I would be so ashamed if it was my mother going on YouTube like that. With what you are doing. Your lies is showing on your face.
Who goes and calls a 94-year-old woman and tell her that something bad's going to happen to me? Is that what you want?
You do that just by calling
Is that
her
your
drunk.
goal?
Every time you call her drunk, she's listening to a person that is slowly killing herself or can die at any moment. Think about what you do to your grandmother and family.
You want to keep exposing me?
Yes.
Exposing what?
Your lies. You stupid bitch.
I'm not getting donations.
Yes, you
And
are.
if I am, it's none of your business.
Yes, it is, because it's not right.
Exposing what?
You are lying.
You don't care about Shanann. You don't care about the Watts case.
Yes, I do.
You hate me because of what you think I did to your freaking wife. I didn't do nothing to that woman.
I don't have a wife.
She left because she wanted to leave.
Yeah, because you were a fucking nasty person and she saw what you did to
Don't
others.
use other people to have an excuse for the hate that you have against me.
Because you walk all over people. People that are truly loyal and not giving themselves to you, they are getting up. You walk all over them. You step on them like they are shit. Look at that ugly
You're
face.
manipulating all these people. And you're using them so you can have an excuse to do what you do.
I'm sorry, I just have to. You have to see.
My grandma is to that woman. She left because she wanted to leave. Don't use other people to have an excuse for the hate that you have against me.
Look at that face.
You're manipulating all these people and you're using them so you can have an excuse to do what you do.
Stupid bitch.
My grandma is sick because of what the call that she got.
She didn't get. Or the
and if
drunk
anything
call
happens
she got
to her,
from you.
God forbid.
Did you call her drunk again?
Believe me, you and your wife are the first one that I'm gonna come after. Because you are responsible for what you're doing.
Of course, we are all responsible. That's why we are doing it.
Parody? You call it parody?
Are you
It's
getting
no longer
scared of what he's
parody
going
when
to
you're
show
making
tomorrow?
commentaries about me.
When
you're telling people, guys,
oh,
guys, she's a scammer.
Yes, she is. Starlight Mystic is a scammer. You are scared of what he's going to tell.
That's not parody.
You know he knows things about you. You're scared of tomorrow, so you're trying to threaten him, making him stop. Oh, now somebody's calling your grandmother. Now we have to stop doing it. No, you're still doing wrong. Still lie.
Just because you haven't get a knock on the door does not mean that I have not done nothing against you.
What do you have against him? If you had anything against him,
I will sue
you would have
for the last penny that you have. Believe me.
You will get locked up.
What happened to my grandma last night?
You will get locked up because you are crazy.
It's your responsibility. You and all of your people that are backing you up on this. I heard what they were telling Mr. Bishop.
You have told him
on
the
those
truth
messages.
about you. They have told him the truth.
Angel Wings won't leave the
like
Watts alone. We want the mediums out of YouTube. Really?
Not the mediums. The fake, large.
I don't leave the Watts alone?
Yes.
Why are you focusing on me?
Because you are the only one lying.
Why don't you focus on a lot of people that have 100,000 subscribers and they have millions of views about the Watts? Millions.
But they have left their case alone.
Bank.
Or they are doing a right thing.
Go focus
about
on them. I don't make money out of YouTube. I got a full-time job.
Yeah, but you still make money.
You know why you don't focus on them?
Or if not,
because
you wouldn't be here.
who to target.
And you also here for the attention, so you wouldn't probably be here. But
what you're doing is bad.
You are doing it bad.
And if you're religious, like you think you are, you
Yes,
really
we
think
are.
that this
And that's why
looks
we
good in
see
the eyes
that
of
you are
God?
evil.
You really think so? Who do you think is gonna go to hell before me?
You are in
You
hell.
think I'm going to hell?
You are in hell.
Like you said, I'm going to hell because I'm talking about, because I'm a medium, because I'm talking about the what?
You are a
You
demon.
are gonna be the first one in the line.
Look at this face, people. This is how
Because
a
you are
demon
condoning all of the
face
things
look
that are
like.
happening to my family, to
A
me.
liar. A scam artist.
For what?
That is so angry that she can't do her scamming and lying without being exposed.
Go make fun of me all you want. I don't care. You're a clown.
Yeah, if you don't care what you're crying about.
But for you
why do you
to
feel
have
threatened?
someone and to know, just knowing that there are people calling me, that there are people threatening me, and now people calling my grandmother's personal number.
That's a lie. You are calling her.
You knowing that that's happening, you still
and
go
you
and
she
post
loves you and
a freaking thing on YouTube
worried
saying, "Oh,
about
I'm
you
coming
drinking."
back, you guys. Hey, Mona, I'm coming back. The storm is coming, Mona."
Are you scared?
You knowing that what's happening, you really continue on with this. So you don't think that you are responsible for the shit that is happening? Oh yes, mister.
But you are. If you have
You are pissing me off.
Yeah, because you're so scared.
Now that you did what you did with my grandma, you're really
I can
pissing
get
me
my
off.
money. I could have had more money if you haven't exposed me. I'm so angry now. I want more money. More money.
You know about all this shit. You are responsible. You and the other 2 channels that you have.
She's so ugly. Look at this face.
You can do whatever and say whatever you want
evil.
about me. I don't care.
She looks like she's 80.
Leave my family alone.
My fucking 80.
I'm gonna be playing you guys those calls that I have been getting.
Look at those eyes.
I don't care if the police didn't want me to do this video.
Pure evil.
I had to do this video.
I had to do this because I'm so scared of what you're going to expose me about. But his word is he's going to tell for truth about me now. He knows too much about me. Oh no, oh no.
Too much. I didn't even want to come to work.
I will get less money. I can't stand it. I can't fool people anymore like I did before. I'm so angry. So fucking angry at you all for fucking doing that. I'm gonna sit there and drink my Red Bull and lie and you trying to stop me? Fuck's sake. Now I'm sure that she's thinking, oh my God, I lie so much. I hope, can't believe myself, I lie so much. Hope they believe me. Let's see. Oh, I hope they believe me. I hope I fool someone. At least they are watching me. They are watching me. Oh.
Why me? Because that's the thing. Because they're bullies. Bullies only focus on one person until they get what they want. Their goal, and you know what their goal is.
Yeah, expose scammers and liars.
Their goal is not for me to put the channel down.
Stop exposing and scamming. Now stop scam and lie. Stop getting drunk into shit shows.
Making
we will have nothing to talk about.
Name, mentioning my sister's name, putting my sister's dog on their thumbnail,
I
going
have
into their
never
sister's
mentioned your
Facebook,
sister's name.
mentioning my hubby's family members,
I've never done that.
mentioning that they're gonna hurt my son,
Nobody
and now calling my
ever,
grandmother and telling her
nobody
that
of my
something bad
people
was gonna happen to me.
have
They didn't say
ever
something
heard
bad. They made a death threat.
bullshit. Look at that face.
And you really think how my grandma was gonna react?
Look at that face.
You don't do that shit. How dare you condone shit like that? No matter how much you hate me. I don't hate you.
You're doing
I
the right
actually feel
thing.
sorry for you.
No, you don't.
Because that's
Stop
how
lying.
sad your life might be.
Your life is sad. That's why you need this attention.
You don't
love
know me.
this.
And I didn't do shit to your whatever, your girlfriend,
Look at
wife.
that face.
She left because she wanted to leave. She wanted to create her own damn channel.
This is a crazy person right there.
And she can't even keep my name out of her
Right
mouth.
there is a crazy person. Look
Just
at
2
the
days
size.
ago, she was doing the whole thing about, she was mentioning Carolina. Yes, go watch her video. She mentioned Carolina in her damn freaking live. Oh, poor Carolina. She's being taken advantage of. She's taking advantage of Carolina. Poor Carolina. How dare she goes and tell Carolina something bad before her surgery.
Mm.
I'm not obsessed with you. You are obsessed with, not with me, but you are obsessed. You have an obsession with this hate, with this anger and rage.
No, because then would have put that to many other
I
people.
hope, because you're a mother. You and your father, and I hope it doesn't reflect on your kids, because whatever hate that you feel about me, it reflects everywhere. You really think that it doesn't?
You don't
You really think
reflect
that you're doing
anything in my
something good and it
private
looks good in
life.
the eyes of God?
Nothing.
You really think what happened with my grandma,
You mean nothing.
it looks really good on you? No, it doesn't.
You doesn't
You're the
have
host.
that power
Just
over
because
me.
you're
Sorry.
not physically doing it,
Sorry.
just because you're not physically calling, it doesn't mean that you're not responsible. You are responsible because you have a channel, Pure Hate.
Everyone is responsible, but
I don't
what
feel
about you?
that you have,
Are you
just like
responsible?
Mr.
Look
Bishop
at her
said, that
eyes.
you have a passion
Look at
of
those
hate.
evil
That's what you have.
eyes. They are so ugly. Earlier, we all noticed her hair, but this
What does my grandma have to do with all this? Well,
face, you forget
try to
about
hurt
that
me.
bald spots
That's what it is.
easily.
She has nothing to do with all this. They're just going to try to hurt me. Oh my God, you have no idea what you got yourself into, Mr. and Mrs. You have no idea what you got yourself into.
Look at yourself. Because you don't know
I gotta go, guys.
what you have been dealing
Hope you
with.
have a good day.
Yes, I will. Now I'm going to sleep.
I know, Carolina, but she can't keep on my channel out of her mouth. Go watch her video. It was 2 days ago. It was, I believe it's the last video that she made. You know who I'm talking about. It's not CL. CL, I don't know about her. I haven't gone and see her channel, but I saw this other woman, TJ, and she made a video, and that video, she mentioned my channel, she mentions Carolina, she's doxing Carolina, she's doxing a lot of people. Actually, just in case she erased it, let me know, I can send you the video.
Doxing Carolina is
recorded
calling herself Carolina Best, you stupid bitch.
Alright guys, talk to you later. Love you all. Hope you have a good day. Because I'm gonna try.
You are going
I'm
to
not
heaven.
even gonna say anything. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't, fine. If you like the video, well. If you don't, fine
Even
too.
thinking about that.
I gotta go.
Mine should be somewhere else. So I wonder what of the possibilities I said in the video. But this, I will upload this as I go to sleep. And I'm trying to maybe in few days before my birthday. My birthday are the 25th. So in 15 days, I'm fucking 41 years old. So I'm trying to get some sleep. And I would just say that I'm not forgot about you people. It just has been a lot of people needing my help lately. So real life first, you know. But I still love you all, and I'm still here. And I wish you all a happy... Yeah, it's still Friday, I bet, for most of my subscribers. But I wish you all a happy night and a happy Saturday if I'm not talking to you. Love you all. Blessed be. Bye.